Today we are talking about the legislative branch of the government in the United States. The president is both the head of state and head of the government of the United States of America and commander-in-chief of the Army Force. Under Article 2 of the Constitution, the president is responsible for the finish and the enforcement of the law created by Congress. 15 departments, each led by an appointed member of the president's cabinet, carry out the day-to-day administration of the federal government. They are joined in by these other agencies such as the CIA and enforcement. The head of which are not part of the cabinet but who are under the full authorities of the president. The president also appointed the head of more than 50 independent federal commissions, such as the Federal Reserve Board and Exchange Commission, as well as the federal judge, ambassadors, and other federal officers. The exclusive office of the president consists of the speedy staff to the president, although with articles such as the Office of Manager and Budget and the other office of the United States Trade Representative. The president has the power either to sign into laws or to veto bills by Congress, although Congress may override a veto with 2 or 3 votes of both houses. The exclusive branch conducts skills with other president and forgiveness for federal crime. The president must be 35 years of age, a natural-born citizen, and must live in the United States for at least 14 years, and through millions of American votes in the presidential election every 4 years. The president is not, in fact, elected by people.
Okay. The legislative branch consists of the House of Representatives and the Senate, which together form the United States Congress. The Constitution grants Congress the sole authority to enact legislation and declare war, the right to confirm or reject many presidential appointments, and substantial investigation powers. The House of Representatives is made up of 435 elected members divided among 50 states in portion of their total population. The Senate has the sole power to confirm those of the president appointed that require consent and to ratify treaties. There are, however, 2 exceptions to this rule. The House must also approve appointments to the vice presidency and any treaty that involves foreign trade. The Senate also tries impeachment cases for federal official referred to it by the House. Article 1 of the Confederation enumerates the power of Congress and the specific area in which it may legislate. Congress is also empowered to enact laws deemed necessary and proper for the execution of the power given to any of the government under the Constitution. Part of Congress exercise of legislative authority is the establishment of an annual budget for the government. To this end, Congress levies taxes and tariffs to provide funding and essential government services. If enough money cannot be raised to fund the government, the Congress may also authorize borrowing to make up the difference. Congress can also mandate spending on specific items. Legislative directed spending, commonly known as earmarks, specific funds for a particular project rather than for a government agency. Members of the House are elected every two years, and 25 years of age. A U.S. citizen for at least 7 years, and a resident of the state that they represent. The overnight seat of the executive branch is an important congressional check on the president's power and a balance against his discretion of implement law and making regulations. A major way that Congress conducts oversight is through hearings. The House Committee on Overnight and Government Reform and the Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Government Affairs are both devoted to overseeing and reforming government operations, and each committee conducts oversight in its policy area.